let's see what the performance does. Maybe that's something you'll like to look at.
Yeah, I mean, if it works well, I can get over the look.
Great ball speed. Put it in the bag.
I mean, I hate to say that actually felt pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty excited. We're going to talk about these new Callaway irons that just dropped. All right. Today we're going to talk about the X Forged and the X Forged Max. Completely different style iron. Looks completely different than what they've done in the past. Tell me what you're seeing there.
I mean, I love the look of the X Forged. We'll get to the Max in a little bit, but this really does look clean. I like that we have some leading edge relief. I mean, I love irons that are like that, and you've got a nice little camber on the back as well, the trailing edge. Just looks really clean. And you know, when you get into a more player's iron as well, having a little bit more of the weighting right here in the center can be really advantageous to that iron. So I like the look of this.
Yeah. Puts a little mass behind the sweet spot, gives it more of a consistent feel, consistent ball flight.
It does. Yeah. It kind of gives me, you know, kind of vibes of the Mura 501, okay, that we had, because they had that kind of mass right in behind it, which is kind of interesting. But having said that, the other thing that you'll kind of notice, coming from Japan, they like to see a little bit of a higher toe on most of their clubs. So I do notice that looking down.
Now, coming from Japan, you mean these? So these were played in Japan for a while, right?
Yes. So these were in Japan for a while, and they finally made it over to the U.S.
Nice.
And in all honesty, I expect these to feel like butter. I mean, they look great. They're forged. I remember when Phil put these into play, and I was a big Phil Mickelson fan back in the day, so I had to go try them out. So it's nice to have them back in my hands again. So really cool.
Let's take it over to Nick for some tech talk on these Callaway irons.
This is one of the sets of irons that I'm really excited about this year, and it's the new Callaway X Forged and X Forged Max. Talk about a beautiful looking golf club between the chrome, all one piece forged. Great camber on the leading edge, which means you got a little bit of a dip here. What that's going to do is help impact your impact zone so you don't chunk shots. You hit them nice and crisp with maximum ball speed. Now, with the X Forged, you're going to get a nice clean cavity back, much cleaner look, straight leading edge, that player's iron. But what you got is also an X Forged Max, which you can see has a deeper cavity and some cutouts that allow for the weight to get more out and around. That's going to be for more forgiveness, more launch, and more spin. Now, you can get a whole set of Max, you can get a whole set of X Forged, or what's great about this set is you can blend them. So you could have a longer iron be a little bit more forgiving, and that shorter iron be that little bit smaller package that some people like the look of. But if you're in the market for a great forged iron that has a complete package of soul grind, forgiveness, feel, look, come get fit for some X Forged and X Forged Max. They're a great looking set.
All right, Mitch, let's see it. There you go.
Felt so good.
Yeah.
I think it's going a little left, but.
I mean, 200-yard 5-iron. Not bad.
And it's worth noting this is a Dynamic Gold mid 115 S300.
And that's a stock option, right?
It's a stock option.
Yeah.
And it's just a little bit softer than what I'm used to.
Okay.
But
now these are known for being a little bit stronger lofted, less offset. Is that something you notice?
The loft was not quite as noticeable, to be honest with you, but the less offset, I can absolutely see that. There's very minimal offset, and it looks beautiful looking down at it. It really does.
Very nice. There you go. Now this is it's a one-piece cavity back design iron.
Okay.
And again, that cavity back is more centrally located right behind the sweet spot there, which is what you'll notice.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting fantastic efficiency, 142 smash, 132 ball speed. This is, I mean, in my opinion, for all intents and purposes, those are perfect numbers for a 5-iron.
Yeah, they're pretty dang
Height,
good.
spin.
I'd like to see the landing angle a little higher in a perfect world, but
Make it happen.
Ask and you will receive, Joe.
There you go. So Mitch, kind of on a personal note between you and I'm kind of curious. Outside, I see draws all day long. In here, y'all don't see it. Why is that?
I'm trying to not hook it. When I get to the golf course, I just want to play the swing that I have that day. I don't want to fool around with it. But in here, it's like my safe space. Okay, slight miss. Just a little thin.
Okay.
But I'll take that.
Yeah, spin went up, but I mean, what I like to see is consistency. 2 really good shots to begin with, 199, 197. A slight miss went 196.8. You know, I mean, golf is a game of misses. I always say it. If your good shots are good and your bad shots are better, that's money.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
But feel-wise, how's it feel?
I mean, it feels like butter.
Does feel good?
I mean, this really does feel fantastic. Hitting it, I love the look of it.
Yeah.
There's not too many Callaway clubs, irons-wise, that I really like to look at.
Yeah.
This is an exception to that.
Okay.
rule. Yeah.
Let's take a look at the numbers
Beautiful.
here, okay? I see ball speed, I see smash at 141 for a 5-iron, really good. 197 carry, very consistent with about 14 yards of rollout, which on TrackMan, you know, that's going to equate to something a little smaller outside is what I normally tend to see.
Yep.
But that's really good. Spin at 49, height is great. For a stronger lofted club, you're still getting 100 feet out of it. Love that.
Gotcha.
You're not sacrificing green stopping power with these clubs.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah. I mean, it felt really, really good.
All right, well, let's try the Max. Let's see that.
Thank you, sir.
So now we're looking at the X Forged Max. Okay, this is more for that higher handicapper, mid to high handicap. Tons of forgiveness, kind of a wider sole there is what you're seeing.
Definitely wider sole. So, it kind of makes me think of the Strixon iron, right? The way that this one is, wider sole, kind of peaks right in the middle, just like that Strixon iron. So,
Yeah.
and I've played Strixon in the past, and the turf interaction was great. I was a little bit steeper back then.
Yeah.
So it kind of fell out of favor because I'm not quite as steep anymore. You see from kind of like, if you cover up the bottom portion, and you look at it, it seems like a natural progression. You still have that piece right in the middle, and then it's kind of against the grain for what you're really looking at.
In terms of look?
In terms of look, and in terms of where they have the weighting.
Yeah.
In comparison to most, higher handicap club options, right, and more game improvement stuff. We've got, they remove the weight from the toe and the heel, and they put it more in the center.
Yeah.
Now, I will say, I really don't like the look of this one.
Okay.
When I look at it from this angle, when I put it down, I don't really. Yeah, you can see the back of it a little bit. So I'm not a big fan of this one, looks-wise.
Yeah.
But if I only had to have this in like the 5 and the 4, right, and did a mixed set and just get a little bit more forgiveness up there, make sure I maintain the ball speed gapping that I want to have, I could get over it for a couple clubs.
Okay. Yeah.
But I wouldn't want to see this in the whole set personally.
Okay.
Wouldn't want to see this in the whole set personally.
All right, let's see what the performance does. Maybe that's something you'll like to look at.
Yeah, I mean, if it works well, I can get over the look.
Great ball speed. Put it in the bag.
I mean, I hate to say that actually felt pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, looks matter a lot to me.
Yes.
And there's so many good options out there that perform well, right? That look better, in my opinion, for me. I can think of a few, but that felt pretty dang good.
Yeah, that performed very well. A little bit lower height.
And I do like it's not a hollow body, okay? Because I've always felt like if I'm going to, I might hit a 4-iron off the tee every now and then, and those hollow bodies, if I catch a little bit high on the face, it just feels clunky and horrible.
Absolutely.
I would imagine this is not going to feel like that.
Yeah, a lot of hollow body too. They're a little bit inconsistent sometimes, right? They have those kind of hot spots on the face where you can hit the same spot 3 times in a row and you might get 3 different carry numbers.
That's a really good point.
A little bit more forged.
Yeah.
That tends to kind of alleviate that issue.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think I would have that problem here, but let's find out.
Yeah.
God, yeah, it feels great.
Yeah, 134 ball speed, absolutely crushed.
I want to see if I can put a little cut on this one, Joe. It's going to cut, but that was skanky.
Let's see here.
No.
No, that's no cut.
That's no cut.
Yeah.
But I will say, for how poor that felt as a strike,
Yeah.
to still get 197 out of that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yeah, and I can see, the only other thing I want to mention looks-wise, this is more offset. It looks more offset to me.
Okay.
Right? And that's going to cause me to go a little bit more left. It's not horrible, but it is, at least to my eye, noticeable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's take a look at the numbers here and compare it. I mean, you swung very, very identical. A
Yeah.
little bit more ball speed out of the max, expected, right? Great smash, a little more carry. Spin was a tad bit lower, but the thing that kind of stood out to me, the height. On every single one of those, you were a little bit lower. 86, that coupled with lower spin.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, you're not going to go as crazy right or left. You're not going to lose it as much if you tend to have a fade or a slice or a hook or anything like that. But you're also not going to stick greens as well. But that's what you're getting with more forgiving irons, right? You're sacrificing a little bit of green stopping, a little bit more consistency for forgiveness, ball speed, and to make sure you're pin high, right?
Yeah.
So you like the feel of both of them?
I like the feel of both
right?
of them.
But the only thing was just a little bit of that look on that one, right? So if that's something, but who knows? Maybe that's very specific for somebody. Somebody might love that look.
Yeah.
I know that you like more of a sleeker, kind of traditional look to your clubs.
Yeah.
But I mean, these were a hit in Japan, and they made it through the tariffs and got here. So here we are.
There we go. Nice.
Yeah. All right, let's get Matt in here and see what he can do with these. All right, let's look at the Callaway X Forge Max Club here, 5-iron. Let's see what you can do with that one. There it is.
All right, let's take a look. Whoa, 4's not bad. That was a little left.
Just a little. It came down though.
This is going to sound weird. It feels a little hollow. I'm not getting, at impact, the same feeling of a reaction from the golf ball back into my hands that I would get from something that would be built a little bit, that would be constructed a little bit different with some inserts, with some different speed technologies that makes it feel in your hands at impact like that ball is really ricocheting off the face. This one feels solid at impact, it feels buttery. You just don't get that immediate launch sensation that you get with other technologies that may be out there.
Mm-hmm. Love it.
147. What do you think, Joe? Can we get this up to 150 today?
I've seen you swing a 5-iron 110 miles an hour, so I know you have it in you.
That's right, but there's speed.
There it is, 147. Oh, it went down. We actually got Matt from a Geico commercial. He was one of the cavemen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I got a great rate on my car insurance, though. Thanks, Matt.
Anytime. That's good.
Yeah.
Well played.
Yeah.
Well played.
Call on your inner Berkshire. There you go. 150.
150, got there.
Look at this guy.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Please hit the like and subscribe button below and check out the channel.